Now, Clive Palmer, of course, went to the Liberal Party conference at the weekend in Melbourne. He tried to get up a resolution preventing lobbyists from serving in executive positions in the Liberal Party. They treated him almost with disdain. It went nowhere. They got rid of it very quickly on Friday night while he was still holding a news conference outside. So let's hear from Clive Palmer in the corridors and then Arthur Sinodinos inside the conference.
This looks like a Stalinist operation, really, where everyone gets up and hails the party leader. And, you know, when I was a kid at school in grade 2 and 3, I wasn't very good at following the leader.
We are sick and tired of seeing newspaper articles about internal Liberal Party matters. We are on the cusp of carbon tax weekend. The message we should be sending out to all Australians is there is a united Liberal Party.
Andrew, he's not Joh Bjelke-Petersen, but has he got the potential to be an irritant?
Oh, he certainly has the capacity to be an irritant, and because he's unpredictable. But, you know, they went on with this enthusiasm of trying to stop an infection almost the last few days, trying to close him down. And they did close him down to some degree insofar as what he wanted to do to the party, but it's never going to stop him talking. And, you know, he's going to have it dangling for months now, or perhaps weeks, maybe being generous, as to whether he's going to run in Lily. So, you know, this is going to be, this can remain a big problem for Tony Abbott, and it could actually do him some harm.
It's not a bad question that he's raised, having lobbyists as holding senior positions in the party.
Probably the wrong bloke to raise it.
Perhaps. But I'm talking about the issue. The quality of the issue is a pretty good one to discuss.
Yeah,
I don't care what the party is or whatever. But also, I think he's having too much fun, isn't he?
Oh, he's loving it.
He's messing with their minds and they can't do anything about it. I think he's having a good time.
I mean,
was
what you
this a
say is
stalking
right.
horse? Sorry, Fran, was this in some senses they were stalking horse, like the whole issue of lobbyists, that the aim was to get up Bruce McIver as president and give Queensland a bit more influence?
The aim was to knock off Santo Santoro from the executive, one or the other. The hatreds go deep in Queensland, no doubt about it. And look, I have no idea whether it's a stalking horse, but it sounds like a stalking horse. Nevertheless, I think there's value to the issue. In Queensland, the LNP in Queensland made this move. They've banned lobbyists from holding executive positions, and I think it's a pretty wise policy decision for a party to make, and I'm sure you could sense Arthur Sinodinos' frustration there about internal matters, just as they're about to wallop the government over the carbon tax.
The conference was timed to do exactly that.
Exactly that. But you can't just neatly close down every other discussion or any internal examination of your processes. If you want to be the party of government, you have to get your house in order. I think that's the argument that Palmer was using, whatever the motive. I think it's a sound argument.
There are those in the Liberal Party, though, who say that this could actually be useful for Tony Abbott, because Julie Gillard, for example, has called Tony Abbott Gina's butler.
Yeah.
So to be at war with another billionaire might have some benefits for him, but I think that the negatives could outweigh him.
I also think it could be useful for Tony Abbott to take this on board and do this, given Labor's reticence about internal party reform and sort of cleaning up some of their processes too. It's not a bad thing to be doing.